Residents of 13 coastal communities in Takwa Bay, Lagos Island are undergoing a one-week first aid training program. This is meant to reduce the increasing incidence of medical emergencies in the area that have led to needless loss of lives.
People who live in coastal communities in Lagos State share the same challenges. From lack of sanitation facilities, water pollution, susceptibility to waterborne diseases, and floods whenever it rains. Takwa Bay is no exception. Like other waterfront communities, the most heartbreaking time is when a resident dies because of the rigorous logistics during an emergency. This is a major jetty that serves the several communities under Takwa Bay. The ferry and speedboats that dock here operate between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. Now, should a medical emergency occur after this time, the urgency to transport the patient across for medical attention would be impossible. Takwa Bay has just one primary health center for the more than 10 communities in the area. It is understaffed, not well equipped, and not open to patients on weekends. This is why a non-profit organization is training representatives from the various communities on first aid skills to empower them to assist in an emergency until medical professionals arrive or until the patient is taken to the nearest health facility.
So the training will help them to, serve as a neighborhood keeper, health neighborhood keeper, if you want to put it that way, in order to attend to each other's needs.
Because of we are in our land now, to cross this water is a problem, major problem. At times you'll be in the jetty, you wait for boats for 1 hour, 2 hours, just sit there. So if they are trained in a situation like this and something happens, they can do 1 or 2 things before we came in.
One of the residents, Emilia, shares how she almost bled to death.
Then it was just, I suddenly had a bleeding. Very seriously, I collapsed. There was no way. And then during that time, there was a kind of curfew imposed on the island. And so it was so difficult for me to, for them to get me across over the other side. And such things has been, happening with others here.
Health observers hope a 24-hour emergency transport can be put in place across the coastal communities to prepare for any eventuality that may arise. Vivian Irike, TVC News.